morning. Today is July 9th. I just received an email from YouTube. They're collaborating in making a film for the Sundance Festival. My name is Ernie. I live in Anaheim, California, about 5 to 10 minutes away from Disneyland. And this is the day in the life of a struggling artist and graphic designer trying to do an online business. And so here we go. So let me show you the little studio that I have. So in the back you'll see a table where I airbrush. I do my heat press. I do vinyl decals. I'm starting to do tattoo artwork, and this is what I do in the mornings before actually going to work. And luckily for my work, it's not a full-time, it's almost like a part-time. So let's go ahead and have breakfast. My normal routine when I have coffee, breakfast burrito or Mexican bread, sit down on my desk and follow up on news or watch like car videos or you know, anything that has to do with entrepreneurship. So I sit down, eat breakfast, and watch some videos. And watching the Kaiser report, trying to get some financial news going here. So unfortunately I can't videotape inside work, but just so guys that you guys know, we manufacture home goods. Since the pandemic hit, started selling more of the hand sanitizers and disposable masks and stuff like that, most of the PPE, personal protection equipment. So I'm gonna go in there and work for a few hours, and hopefully I'll see you guys during lunch. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, this is my tag, and this is what I drive: a 1987 BMW 325 IS inline 6, 5-speed, runs better than my newer Civic, and turns a lot of heads. So obviously I like cars. Alright, I'm just walking back to my car. It's lunchtime. I just finished meeting also with the client. He wants me to paint a controller. Alright, just got home. Alright, so we have to figure out what we're gonna eat. I leave YouTube playing for the dog so he doesn't get bored or, you know, feel like he's lonely. So anyways, I'm gonna there's a couple of things I gotta do. I gotta print some stuff out, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna eat, and then after that I'm gonna try to hit some emails. So now I just saw that my favorite car designer is doing a similar car that I have, so I'm a big fan of his. He's on my car, so I want to watch this video. Chip Foos, BMW M3. Let's see what we're gonna eat. So I think I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs and eat that with tortilla and let's give Chico a treat. Sit. Okay. Ready. Up. There he goes. Alright, we're done eating. Oh, I almost forgot the printout, so let me go get that. I'm gonna head back to work, be there for a few hours, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, now getting back to work. I'm gonna showcase a couple of items once I get home. I'll show you some images of the stuff that we do so you guys get a good idea. All right, we're done with work. It's 4:30. We're gonna head home and keep working. Time to start working on my own stuff, so the real fun begins. First things first, I'm gonna drink some water. My wife is over there making dinner. So while I wait for dinner, we're gonna come and work on this controller here, get it prepped and ready for paint. I'm gonna quickly sand this with a little pad. I'm gonna keep this wide so I don't want to scratch it too much, but I want to make sure that I get enough abrasive scratches on here so the paint sticks. So I'll do that real quick with water and come back. Alright, it's sanded. I'm just gonna clean it with a little bit of alcohol and my wife is making hot sauce in the background as you hear the blender. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit with a little rag just to make sure everything, all the little hair particles just came off, so there's something on there. And then we're gonna move on to the digital file. So it looks pretty good, and just this thing doesn't really stretch that much, so I don't know if a little heat might help it stretch a little bit, but as long as your artwork is not bothered by the crease here, it should be okay. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna do the other side and then cover everything with masking tape, and then we'll shoot it. And then just to let you know, it feels like 100 degrees in here, so it's pretty hot. I finished taping it. So first I'm gonna go eat, come back, start spraying. Alright, I'm back from dinner. We're gonna prime it using this, and then after that we're gonna throw the paint, black and red, which I have somewhere, so. so we took off the stencil and the tape. So this side came out pretty nice, and we just got a little bit of overspray right here. So I'm gonna try to clean that. If it doesn't come off, I'll go back here with a little bit of white and just cover that. And then after that, I'm gonna put some more clear. I mean more, I guess like primer. This is clear. So then the actual high gloss clear coat can actually stick a little bit better on the controller. So we'll do that now. So they're able to get most of it off. I'm just gonna put a little bit of white paint there and a little bit of black paint right on the edge, here on the edge. It's a little bit crackle, but other than that, it looks pretty good. So let me do that and get it prepped for clear. Here it is clear. I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes and then I'll go back out there and give it another coat. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on some other project, so I'm gonna let that dry and go back and take it. Pretty good. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead. Oh, if you hear that squeak, that's my little dog in the background. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some photos for a different client that I've already gone ahead and cleaned up, and I just gotta break them up into individual photos so they can use it for Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with a 2000 by 2000 and leave it at 72 dpi since that's recommended for the internet. So I'm going to take each individual image and copy it. It's already pre-cut, so it's cleaned up. I'll go ahead and paste that. There it goes. Oh, issues. Alright, let's make this larger. I'm gonna go there in the center. That's nice. Alright. See if that controller's kind of dry, so I can put another coat on there, and let's go outside and try to do that. There it is. I guess he doesn't want to play. He wants to go in the room. Come on, this way. Ah, pues. Come on. Alright, so I finished putting the second coat on the controller, and now I'm gonna get back on the computer and work on some more photos, and probably check my email first and then work on some photos after that. Alright, so what we're doing here is we are updating a customer's website.
1 hour later.
Just finished doing some photo editing, so I want to stop doing that, do a little bit of social media on my phone, and try to answer some messages and stuff like that I needed to do. So I'll do that, and then I'll check Etsy orders and see what I have to complete. So I'll go ahead and start. There's a little creature over there, and another one in there that's hiding. Disregard my floor. I gotta fix that. So it looks like it's gonna be an easy, pretty day. I don't have any orders for Etsy. I just have one decal, and so I'm gonna have like 5 or 6 orders. So I normally do a day. So that's gonna be pretty good. Right now, I just finished going through my messages, and I need to move the cars. Alright, I just moved the cars, came from outside. This thing is still kind of drying, and I'm going to go ahead and clean up here a little bit. This way I can cut the vinyl sticker that I have, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so they bought a Virgin Mary decal, and that is a file that I already have ready to go, so I just gotta find it. Let's see, let's go to Etsy. I think I have it in decals. Hold on. There's 2 versions, small one and a large one. They ended up getting the smaller version, so I'm gonna take this, copy that into a new file, and it doesn't seem like it's there, but it's there. Take everything here, object, cut and plot, and then we're gonna go ahead and take this and send it to the plotter. Anyways, that's gonna take a little while, so maybe I'll show you around the materials that I have. I guess a little studio, so we'll start at this end back here and show you what I have.
Alright, so we got airbrush material, airbrush paint, airbrush. I have this paper to spray on, and then when it's done I peel it off and put a new one in, so I won't mess up the table. Down here I have some tapes, glues. On this side I have clips. I have brushes. I have tools I need to clean, sand, and then from here on it's all samples of business cards. This is tapes, more tapes, paint markers when I do bottles, and just random stuff in there. These 2 are new. I gotta fill them up with probably rags. Got my my scale, packing tape. Right here I got enclosed airtight seal. I got tattoo stuff. Down here, when I do tattoos, I clean the entire studio from top to bottom before I open this box and before a client comes in, so that's what I do. It's a little nasty, but everything is clean before someone comes in. Compressor, silent compressor. Best investment I've ever made. Super Silent 20A. It's about a $450 compressor, but this little guy, I've had it for over probably 10 years, and as long as you keep it lubed, it works really good. Silent, like I said, doesn't make any noise, and I've actually used it on some construction stuff that I've done, so you can attach a nail gun to it and use it for whenever you need that, so that's kind of neat. And then over here I just have some extra stuff I gotta organize real bad. Have some cleaning supplies, paint, oil, random cutting tools and squeegees and stuff like that, and rubber spooner, and a heat press. My friend hooked it up from DSP printing. Got a little laser machine up here. It's a nice little engraver to do cutting boards and stuff like that. Got a whole bunch of vinyl right here. Some paints we've done up there for fun. And obviously this thing is still cutting. We got some spray cans. decals for packaging, paints. Like there's a whole bunch of paints. And there's Foos design, another Foos drawing back there. And some more packaging stuff out here. It's just tools, stuff that I use day to day. So it's a little dirty right now, but hey, it is what it is. It's a working shop, so can't complain. Alright, let's do that thing one more time.
So as you guys can see, I already took a shower after I did that last package. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I don't have that much orders to fulfill today, but I'm gonna take another 2 more hours. It's about 10 o'clock, 11, 12. So I'm gonna take about 2 more hours and did some marketing online, update listings, you know, look up like, you know, marketing videos, stuff like that. So I'll be doing a little bit of homework here and there. So, you know, I'm usually up till like 1 o'clock. If I'm really busy, if I'm super busy, I'm staying up till like 3 in the morning. And then, you know, I don't go in till like a little bit later at work, so that kind of helps me out. But yeah, it's just, you know, trying to stay busy all day, and there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm still doing construction on the house, so that's a lot of work in itself. And then the old car that I have, classic, unique, everybody likes it, but here and there it takes time for it to you know, for you to be able to like put it together, build it, repair it, whatever needs to be done to it. And then I have that other Civic that's just sitting there with the K20 A2 engine swap, has a turbo in it, so I just need to try to dial it in, then I should be able to run it. But anyways, got a lot of projects here and there, and yeah, see you guys.